guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I've sat down, I've pulled out my Filofax, I've opened up a note page and I've written down every single question somebody's asked me about weight loss. And the one that keeps coming up the most is, how do you start? And I guess it's quite a good way to start my weight loss tips videos, because we all need to start. Well, we don't all need to start, but you know, the people who want to lose weight, or if you want to lose weight watching this video. Before I started my weight loss journey, I was such a procrastinator in terms of, I would really get up in the morning and go, you know what, today's the day, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to eat right, I'm going to work out, I'm going to do this. And it would go on for about a day and a half, and then it got to the other day and I'm like, you know what, there's not many healthy things to eat in the house, so I'm going to eat bad today and then tomorrow I'll start again, sort of thing. And if you're watching this and it sounds a bit like you, then don't worry, you're human. Like, we all fall off track and it's hard to get on track. So what I'm going to be doing is, in this video, I'm going to help you stay on track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you tips on how to keep focused during weight loss, and how to start your weight loss journey. The first step to losing weight is you need to have a realistic goal. When I was 23 stone, I would sit and I would look at size 8 models and I would say, in 3 months time I want to look like that, when realistically that's not going to happen. You need a healthy, realistic goal, and when I say that, it means that something that you can actually stick to, not I'm going to starve myself, or I'm going to go on a liquid diet and just drink water for the rest of the week, and then after that I'll go on to this much amount of food or whatever, because that's not the way to do things. If you don't think you can stick to a diet like that, then you shouldn't do it. In my view, I don't think that's a healthy way to lose weight. I don't think that it's a safe way to lose weight, and I don't think it's a good way to lose weight. However, if that's your choice, then that's your choice. So a good realistic goal would be cutting down your portion sizes and cutting down your calorie intake. For example, a lot of people think I'm absolutely insane when I say this. However, I think that we overeat a lot. I mean, what's the average women calorie intake? It's like 2,000 a day. And that is a ridiculous amount. I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm Layla, and I have my own opinions and I have my own views, and I think that 2,000 calories, is a lot of calories to intake in a day. Now, what I do is I cut down my calorie intake, and when I wanted to lose a lot of weight, I cut it down to 800 calories a day. And believe me, you can survive on 800 calories a day, and you can be satisfied on 800 calories a day. So that was my first stage. My first step was cut down my portion calorie intake. So once I did that, the pounds started to come off. Within the first month of me losing weight, I didn't do any exercise because I was too heavy. My knees, I couldn't run because my body couldn't carry my weight. So I had very weak knees, if that makes any sense to you. So for the first month I didn't do any working out, but my realistic goal was to be more active. So whether that was getting the stairs instead of taking a lift, or walking to the shop rather than driving there or waiting for the bus. So little things like being more active actually helped me lose weight, even though you don't think it does. My next weight loss tip is committing to change. In the modern life that we live in, it's extremely easy to overeat. There's a corner shop with 50p fizzy drinks, there's chocolates, there's chicken shops with 99p chicken deals. It's very easy to lose track of your focus and commit to change. So with that first step, you've given yourself a realistic goal. Now, sticking to that goal is going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be extremely hard. However, you can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And believe me when I say that, you can do anything you put your mind to. So to lose weight, what we need to do is we need to change our current habits, whether that's eating less, exercising more. I get a lot of emails and a lot of questions saying that people aren't sure why they're not losing weight. All they do is eat salad, and they drink water, and they're not sure what's going on. What I would recommend is your portion sizes that you're having now, half it. Even quarter it. What I do is I quarter my meals and I split them up between 5-6 times a day. And that's my change. That's how I changed my eating habits. I changed my eating habits by cutting down my portion sizes to a quarter of that and eating it throughout the day, rather than eating 3 big meals a day. What that does is it helps me digest my food. It makes me not feel heavy, so I'm more active and I feel more energized as well. Now, I wouldn't recommend going on those crazy celebrity diets, because what happens with those is people say that they lose a lot of weight, which, yeah, they lose a lot of weight. However, when you're sticking to a fad diet or a celebrity diet, what you do is you stick to a certain habit for a certain amount of time and you're not making a lifestyle change. So, for example, I'm going to go on the Beyonce diet that she did. I'm not going on it, I'm just giving an example. So she went on this maple syrup diet, I think it was called, and she would only have this maple syrup formula mixed with hot water and lemon, and that's all she would have, as well as exercising a lot. And she lost a lot of weight. I mean, a lot of weight for the role in Dreamgirls, I think it was. Now, a lot of people went on that diet, and hands up, I admit, I tried it too, and I failed absolutely miserably. It went so bad, I was so angry and bickery, and I was the worst person to be around, because my mood was, I was a bitch. Like, I can't even put it any other way. I was such a horrible person. I was such a cow to my brothers, to my sisters, because I was just so moody. I wasn't happy. So that's one thing anyway, I'm just bickering on. It will make your mood change, you will not feel happy, and it will not satisfy you. Okay, so for example, imagine I went on that diet and it worked, and I was a smaller size and I got to the weight that I wanted to be. Now, realistically, I'm not going to live on this maple syrup formula for the rest of my life. So when I get back into eating a routine, into an eating routine, I'm going to put the weight back on, because my body's going to be craving food, and then that's when my portion control is going to go out the drain and I'm going to eat a lot. Or I may be eating 3 meals a day, but my portion sizes will be huge, which is why I'll put on weight. You see how this goes? So once you stop those celebrity diets, or you stop the liquid diets, what's going to happen is, once you finish your diet, you're going to go back into your old habits and the weight's going to come back on. So I would never recommend to anybody to go on crazy celebrity diets or any diet. I hate the word diet. It's such a horrible word. I wish they would just take it out of the dictionary. I hate it. I like thinking of it as a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. I don't diet. I don't have a diet. I just eat what my body needs. The next step is, I'm laughing because I know that I do this as well sometimes, not in regards to weight loss, but in regards to other things in my life. And it's something that I need to throw out. I need to stop doing it because it's so stupid. What this point is saying, okay, next week I'm going to start. What the hell is wrong with today? It's like next week is a fresh start and you feel like it's fresh, but hello, right now, even if you've sat down and you've had McDonald's breakfast, McDonald's for lunch, McDonald's for dinner, you've also had it for 12Ds, 11Ds, you can start your weight loss today. It does not have to be, okay, I'll start it tomorrow and then you go and have an ice cream. Start it right now. If you're watching this video and you want to lose weight, start it right now. You don't have to wait until the morning, you don't have to wait until Monday, you don't have to wait until New Year's. Do it now. Do it right now. Whatever snack you were thinking about eating next, forget about it. If it was like a chocolate or something, if it was like a fruit, cool. If it was something unhealthy, forget about it. Make your change today. If you don't know what to snack on, I'll make a video on it, because it's such a nice, I found so many nice snack recipes that I've made, and even stuff that you can buy in the shops that aren't that expensive. Because what confuses me so much is it's so expensive to buy healthy food, however, it's so cheap to buy crap food. It's so cheap to buy. So when I go like Waitrose or Marks and Spencer's or Sainsbury's or whatever to buy my food, I go to like the Whole Food section and it's like, what, £6 for like some crackers, and I'm like, are you kidding? Right. So I understand why people don't stick to eating healthily, but I'll give you some snack choices. However, if you click on the link down below in this video, I'll give you a link to a website that will give you snack ideas that are under 100 calories. However, don't eat a lot of the snacks. Just because they're snacks, it doesn't mean that you can eat them in between meals, however, endless amount of times in the day, because that's not the case. So I would recommend 2 snacks a day maximum. In terms of drinks, no more fizzy drinks. Stop drinking them. They don't benefit you in any way. If you have a deep craving for fizzy drinks, what I would recommend is getting fizzy water, that's carbonated water, putting some slices of lemon in there. Put some slices of bloody strawberries in there, give it a bit of flavour, but stay away from the fizzy drinks. Now, for those of you who are very gym shy, you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. Believe me, you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. You can lose weight by fitting in more activity into your daily routine. For example, find an extra route where you can walk in your daily routine. Walking is such a good way to burn calories, so find an extra route to walk, whether that's walking to the shop to buy some milk, whether it's walking to the shop and walking back, whether it's walking to the top of your road and walking back, absolutely anything. Just find an extra way into making your life more active, instead of, like I said at the beginning of this video, and I'm sure I've mentioned this in my past videos, instead of taking the lift, go up the stairs. Instead of driving or catching a bus to the shop, walk it, depending how far it is. Maybe you could like half catch the bus and half walk it, but yeah, you understand what I mean. Just try and keep more active, because although you don't feel like you're exercising, believe me, that sheds the pounds. And to keep you motivated, in my first month of losing weight, I lost 1.5 stone and I did no exercise at all. None at all. It was down to me cutting my calorie intake down to 800 calories a day and keeping more active. Now, meal prep is a huge thing. What I would suggest is planning what you're having for breakfast the next day. I mean, I've already got my lunch packed upstairs for what I'm eating tomorrow. I always meal prep, but otherwise I'll sit down in the office and I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Marks and Spencer's, and when I go there, my mind might go off track and I might pick up something that I don't actually want, but it's in front of me, so I'm gonna eat it. If you meal prep, you have control over what you're eating. So for example, what's in your house right now that you're gonna have for breakfast? Just give it a think. And if not, what would you have ate for breakfast tomorrow? Always think about what you're going to have in the morning. Always prepare your meals throughout the day, and that will keep you focused and keep you on track and keep control of your body and your food intake. Now, a lot of people use the excuse as there's no healthy food in my house. If you want to lose weight this week, go to the shop and do a healthy shop. And I'm not talking about go and buy a ridiculous amount of food. I'm talking about get a food diary, write out what you're going to eat on Monday, what you're going to eat on Tuesday, what you're going to eat on Wednesday, and plan it out meal by meal. So there is no excuse for you to say, you know what, there's no fruit in the house, so I'm just going to eat a Snickers. Don't give yourself that option. Always keep yourself motivated and on track by being prepared. This week, I also want you to increase your workout. I want you to, whether that's you at home working out, whether it's going to the park, whether it's going to the gym, you can work out anywhere. You don't have to have a gym membership to work out. And those are my tips on how to start losing weight. Make the change today, don't wait for tomorrow. If you want to see more videos like this, then leave a comment down below on what you want me to answer next. But I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye! Mwah! Today I'm going to give you my tips on weight loss. I used to weigh 23 stone and I think that's equivalent to 366 pounds. It's a lot of weight for someone to be that big. This video is my most requested video ever.